live in Los Angeles. I'm Corey Chambers, your friend and your real estate broker in Los Angeles, serving all of California with NTAR Real Estate and Financial Tech. In a moment, I'll share with you some valuable information about these exciting topics, which is more inflation and higher interest rates. If you see any properties that are of interest to you, let us know. We'll gladly send you a property information packet on any loft, condo, or house, or private previews available upon request. So yeah, the news is out, and that's higher mortgage interest rates again, going up again, because inflation is going up again. Why? Because they're still trying to trick you and deceive you into thinking that they can give free money away. And now they're giving more money than ever to banks to try to keep them solvent as banks are going broke, because as the average consumer and businesses start going broke, many fake news are still reporting that, oh, the economy is just wonderful, fantastic, fabulous. In the meantime, I talk to people every day. I talk to real people who are either buying a home or wishing they could buy a home. And these days, there's a lot more people just wishing, and there's very few people buying homes because of the higher interest rates, and because as interest rates have gone higher, their pay has not kept up with inflation. So they're now spending more and more money on credit card interest charges. So that's the average person is just spending more and more money on credit card interest. So that's the name of the game. So to take advantage of these interest rates, you need to own as much assets as possible. So that way you benefit, you receive the interest. You want to be receiving interest, not paying it. So until you get there, you should be eating beans and rice and vegetables and nothing else until you're living off of your assets. You're living off of income-producing assets that you own. That includes real estate that you're renting out, or if you're very talented, fix and flip properties, but renting out real estate is easier for most people because you can do a little bit less fixing. And so, and just, Bitcoin has been making, millions of people wealthy for almost 14 years now. Those are just a few. There's a tremendous amount of things that are paying people more money than ever. Got to make sure. Real estate and Bitcoin has, you can't beat owning those too. Stock market's rigged. It's rigged by the big trading companies, the Wall Street investment banks. So unless you have that $1 million computer that's a nanosecond away from the stock exchange, you're losing money from the rigged stock markets. In the long run, you're not making that much money. All right. So that's what's happening. Higher mortgage interest rates. And people think that 6%, 7% is high. It's not. 6% is normal. That's average. That's a historic average. 5 to 6%, closer to 6%. High is 10%, 15%, 18% mortgage interest rates. When I was in high school, interest rates went up to 18.45%. So that's high interest rates. All right. So people look back at 6% and see that as low because interest rates is like a bubble, like other things. When interest rates are held down too long, like they were for 20 years, then you get this bubble effect. You get an explosion in the opposite direction, which is the high interest rates, which means 6% to 18%, or I should say 7% to 18%, is what could be in store over the next 20 years. All right, there's no way to predict that 100%, but that's how bubbles work, and the same type of bubble reaction works with interest rates as well. When you keep them artificially low for 20 years and you force inflation, then you get the high interest rates, the mortgage interest rates of 7% to 18%. All right, so that's what's happening. As I mentioned earlier, a property information packet is available on any loft, condo, or house, or private preview is available upon request. If you have a home you'd like to sell, you should know that I will guarantee the sale of your present home at a price acceptable to you, or I'll buy it for cash. This guarantee will allow you to buy your next home without worrying about selling your present home. To find out how much you could sell your home for, call me at 213-880-9910. I'm Corey Chambers, your friend and your real estate broker in Los Angeles, serving all of California with NTAR Real Estate and Financial Tech. Looking forward to talking to you again very soon. Bye-bye.